hello, bonjour everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cyril, I have been a stem cell researcher for quite some time, and this is why I can tell you about the science that is behind skincare ingredients. For today's video, I have something very exciting, or at least I find it very exciting, which is, I would say, an overview of Hada Labo. Hada Labo is a Japanese brand that I've been loving for such a long time. And this for many reasons, because what I look for into skincare, they basically tick all my requirements. So first of all, it is fragrance-free, irritant-free. You will not find any, I would say, weird botanical extract, even though some can be very beneficial. You are always, I would say, in the unknown, because there is no scientific data on them, and you can never exclude that you can react to one of those botanical extracts. They are also amazingly hydrating, and when I say amazingly, it is like crazy hydrating, and it is very difficult actually to find in the market products that are as hydrating as some of the one from Hada Labo. In conjunction of hydrating, they are also very moisturizing, because they use excellent emollients, and in general those emollients are also going to be suitable for a variety of skin types. Overall, all the textures are simply amazing. They don't feel thick. Most of them are not tacky. They also glide beautifully, so you have like a really nice, I would say, experience with them. They don't also feel heavy on the skin. You can also layer them to increase the hydrating process, and then top it with a moisturizer, which is something that I've been recommending on this channel almost I think since the start, and also way before I have even started on YouTube. If you build the layer of humectants and then you lock everything with a good moisturizer, this is definitely one of the secrets to achieve this really glass skin, this super plump skin, very smooth skin, this dewy skin look. This is definitely from this combination of lots of humectant and then an emollient. And if you are not new to my channel, you will know this. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to ring the little bell to not miss any of my new contents. And last but not least, they are super affordable. So because I have a zillion of Hada Labo products that I'm going to show you today, most of them I currently have them at home. Some of them I no longer have them, either because I have gifted them from my mom, or because I just rent out of them. I'm just going to briefly describe them, and if you want to know a little bit more about their formula, you can definitely check my blog post that goes along with this video, when I will go a little bit more into the ingredients. So the first categories is of course cleansers. Hada Labo had 3 different cleansers. You already know, if you are not new to my channel or else, hello, welcome, that I always recommend to double cleanse your skin in the evening. The reason is because I only recommend water-based cleansers that are extremely gentle for the skin, that has a very low pH, and they are so gentle that most of the time they are not enough to remove makeup, but also sunscreen. And most of the time the sunscreen that I recommend in this channel are like pretty hardcore sunscreen, so you want to make sure that you are going to get rid of them. And the best combination is first to use an oil-based cleansers followed by a super gentle water-based cleanser. And Hada Labo has an oil. This is this oil, the cleansing oil, that is extremely affordable. I think it is around $13 or something like that for 200 ml. This one is simply beautiful. Like all Hada Labo product, it is fragrance-free, irritant-free. It glides beautifully on the skin. Because it is so affordable, you will not feel guilty to use plenty of it. It also really lubricates well the skin, so you can definitely massage it. It doesn't burn the eyes, and also it rinses off very easily without stripping the skin. The other cleanser that I want to tell you is a water-based cleanser, and this is the foam cleanser that I don't currently have at home. So again, this one is super affordable, so hence the name. This is a foam that provides a very lightweight foam. This is an acidic cleanser that is also extremely gentle. So definitely if you are using a lot of retinoid or really strong AHA, this is definitely the cleanser to consider, and it is super gentle. The other one is a cream cleanser that is also an acidic base cleanser. This is also pretty gentle, but the cleansing, I would say, strength is higher than the foam. The foam is definitely targeted for super sensitive skin. So this is this is also a type of texture that is very popular in Asia, because this is very creamy, and the way to use it is to squirt a little bit on your hand, then you add water and you rub your hand to form lather, and then you distribute it all over your face. So this one is targeted for those of you who have a normal to oilier skin type. This is also an excellent cleanser to consider, like when you are on vacation and you know that you are going to layer several times, use sunscreen because you will be mostly outside. This cleanser will be definitely more efficient than the foam. So the next categories are the lotions, which are basically toner or essences. Whatever the name, it is not very important. I also have a super old video about toners slash essences, because the marketing would make you think that they are different. In general, they are not that different. All the lotion that I'm going to show you today, they all have an acidic pH around 6. So the first one is probably the most famous one, I would say. This is the Cocoon Lotion. So this by Boy right here. So this one, if I'm not mistaken, features 2 forms of hyaluronic acid. Again, it is very hydrating, and you can also layer it. What I love about this one is that it will be suitable for all skin type, even for those of you who have super oily skin type. This one will be perfect, and this lotion is also completely oil free, and I love it so much that you can see I have like a very big bottle that I got during my last trip when I was in Taiwan, so it is 400 ml. The other one that is definitely like for deep hydration that I also adore, I am completely obsessed by it. This is the Premium Lotion from Hada Labo. I have discovered this one thanks to Kothamista. And this one, oh my god, this one is so beautiful. With this one, it is perfect. If you don't want to bother by layering several products, just buy the Premium Lotion. And if you layer this one like twice or even 3 times, you will see how much it provides hydration for your skin. So the next category is milks. And definitely milks, especially the one from Hada Labo, are very different from what you can find in the Western world, but also I would say in Korean skincare. One of the reasons, first of all, because they comes in those very big jugs, so you do have a lot, especially for the price. So usually you get 140 ml, and from a cream you basically get at maximum 50 ml to 60 ml, but and here it's definitely much more than this. They are also meant to be used after toner slash lotion, and then after you essence. And the whole idea that with Hada Labo, the first stage, which is the lotion, then the essence, is to pack up the humectant in your skin, and then the milk and also a cream moisturizer will be like to lock in the hydration from those humectants. And I remind you that humectants are a type of molecule that are going to attract water into the skin, and that emollients and also occlusive will really like lock in the water. So the first one is the Cocoon Milk. This is, I would say, the less moisturizing from the range, and don't have it currently at home because I have gifted it to my mother and she used it to dilute her retinol. And this is probably what I love the most about them, is that they are the perfect mixing product for you active. So an example, in the morning, if you want to use derivative of vitamin C, like I do in my routine, those milks are excellent to do your little mixing. And most of the time, especially if you have normal skin, you can also skip moisturizer. That will be all idea is first to use an hydrating lotion, go hard with it, such as the Premium Lotion that I've just showed you. Then you take one of the milk, you put it in your hand, you add your active, such as the vitamin C derivative from The Ordinary, you mix it, and then you apply it all over your face, and you go straight away for sunscreen. So it's a very quick, very simple routine, I would say. So the Cocoon Milk has hydrogenated poly, which is not exactly like a mineral oil, but this is a synthetic emollient that is also super safe. Then there is also a blend of free fatty acid and of course hyaluronic acid. If you want even more moisturizing effect, definitely choose the one from the premium range, the premium milk. This one, like I said, is definitely more moisturizing. It is also incredible. It has squalane, dimethicone, also free fatty acid. What I love about it is that even though it is definitely more moisturizing, it doesn't contain any complex oil. Therefore, this one is suitable for every skin type, even for those of you who are using acne treatment, who suffer from a lot of acne. If you do need lots of moisturizer, definitely choose the premium milk. Another one that is also excellent is the alpha milk, but this one also contains oils such as sunflower oil, and therefore if you are more acne prone and you are a little bit scared of oils, choose the premium milk. And this one also has a little bit like a buttery, I would say, texture, but all of them are very watery and they also beautifully glide on the skin. They are also amazing to just add another layer of moisturizer and especially of emollient just in between your lotion or essence and then your moisturizer. So the next category that is also very, very interesting, and again, this is not something that you will commonly find in the Western world and also in K-beauty, so in product from South Korea, are the Hada Labo gel. So I have 3 to show you. So the first one is this one. This is the 3D Perfect gel. And this one is also meant to replace your lotion, your essence, and also your moisturizer. I would not use this one to replace your moisturizer unless you have super oily skin, but definitely if you are not really into those very liquidy lotion, or if you just want more like skin entertainment, I would say, you can definitely try this gel. Again, the formula is so well done. It has the 5 different forms of hyaluronic acid that you also find in the premium lotion. And like I said, go to my blog if you want to know more about those ingredients. This one is also amazing. So the texture is very fun because this is a very hard gel. And every time you're going to scoop it, you will see that the gel just breaks apart. And when you're going to mix it in your hand, it will turn into a liquidy, basically toner that does provide a lot of hydration. So I would use this one instead of your toner. So it could be just before an essence or just before your moisturizer. And like most of the lotions also, you can build up the hydrating strength. So the more you are going to layer it, and the even more hydrating it will be. So the other gel that I've already featured on my channel, I think many times, this is this Simply the Perfect gel. So this bad boy, I'm almost out of it. And this one is simply magnificent. This is my moisturizer of choice, especially with my skin has been through a lot because I'm testing so many products. So if I did use a little bit more AHA than I should have, this one is definitely the one to choose, especially also when I experience irritation with retinol, because I'm quite sensitive to retinol. This is also the moisturizer that I will choose. So this gel can definitely replace your moisturizer. It is very moisturizing, but at the same time, it has this gel formula that is wonderful. So it uses a derivative of urea and also use squalane. So again, you don't have any complex oil, so this one is suitable for every single skin type. It also has the different form of hyaluronic acid. So the last gel that I want to show you is very similar to the previous one that I've showed you. I mean, in terms of moisturizing strength, this is almost as moisturizing as the yellow one. So this one, and this one is the whitening perfect gel. So be careful because all the names are very similar unless you can read Japanese. So I'm going to link everything down below. The main difference is that this one also contains amazing active ingredients. The first one is tranexamic acid. Tranexamic acid is an amazing ingredient to fight hyperpigmentation, so you can definitely check my video about this one. It also have a new derivative of vitamin C, which is the 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid, which seems to be also an excellent skin brightening ingredient. So if you don't want to have just a basic moisturizer, and your main concern is also to tackle hyperpigmentation, use the whitening perfecting gel, and the texture is also very similar to the other one. So overall, again, an amazing product. So in terms of moisturizers, I have 3 to show you, and I'm definitely planning to try the also other one during my next trip in Asia, so basically in January. So the first one is simply the Cocoon cream. So this bad boy over here. So like all the cream from Hada Labo, the texture is so well done, because this is more of a water gel type of cream, even though they are all very moisturizing. So this one, the first 2 humectants is glycerin and D-glycerin. D-glycerin is basically 2 molecules of glycerin that has been coupled together, so it's very hydrating. It also has squalane and free fatty acids. So again, this one, if you are acne prone, this is the one to choose. What I also love about it is that a little bit can goes a long way. So you can really tailor it to your skin type. So you can apply more if you need more, or you can just apply less if you need less. The other one that I want to show you is definitely for those of you who have a dry skin type, or you are just simply starting with your retinol. You are not acne prone, but you definitely need like a hardcore moisturizer. During this time to tolerate the retinol. Is simply winter and your skin is so dry, try the Alpha Cream. The Alpha Cream is also magnificent. It also has jojoba oil and argan oil. This one is a very buttery feeling, but at the same time it has, like most Hada Labo product, this very lightweight feels to it. I would say that this one is a little bit tacky on the skin, which won't be a problem for those of you who have dry skin. So the last moisturizer I've already talked about on my channel is this one. This is the June Premium Whitening Cream. And this one again is magnificent. The texture is very lightweight, very I would say watery, like a light lotion, but at the same time it provides a lot of moisturizer to the skin. So it's definitely tailored for those of you who have normal to I would say dry skin. But what I love the most about this one is that it contains tranexamic acid. This is actually, I think, the second ingredient. Unfortunately, Hada Labo does not disclose the concentration, but again, if you have a lot of hyperpigmentation, this is definitely an active to try, but just expect any results after at least 2 months. But this one is really magnificent. So the last product that I want to show you from Hada Labo, this is the sunscreen. This is this one. This is the white gel from Hada Labo, SPF 50+ with a PA rating of 4+. So this one is very original because this is a sunscreen that comes in a jar. You have a lot for the price because again you have 100 grams, so it has a very jelly-like texture. Like all Hada Labo product, this one is very hydrating and a tad bit, I would say, moisturizing. Be aware because it does contain alcohol. It does not contain a lot of alcohol, but still it is there. This sunscreen is perfect for everyday use. If you are looking for a sunscreen that first of all doesn't feel like sunscreen, that is very lightweight, that doesn't have any white cast, this is definitely the one to consider. However, if you know that you will be exposed to a lot of sun, I would prefer that you choose another alternative to this one. Also, this one, I don't recall that it is a waterproof sunscreen. Another thing that you know about this one is that it does contain a little bit of alcohol. If I smell it, I don't smell any alcohol, so I would guess that it is pretty minimal. Still, if you have rosacea, super sensitive skin, if you are starting a retinol treatment or also a tretinoin treatment, so you are in this phase where you still need to tolerate it, this is not the one also to consider. So comment down below and tell me what you thought about this video, and if you have any question, and if you want me to do more videos about Hada Labo and how to build a sunscreen mostly based on Hada Labo products. If you like this video, please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to ring the little bell to not miss any of my new videos. You can also follow me on Instagram. I am Cyril Laurent. Thank you so much for watching me, and I will see you next time. Au revoir.